Okay, so let's open up Photoshop first. Hi. Okay. So you want to put one picture into another picture. I'm just gonna start with, I guess, a boat. I just want, you know what, that's perfect. Let's go with this boat. Okay, so this is your boat. This is probably not what you're working with, but you know, it's kind of good enough. So, you want to have, you know, your new picture, and there it is. So, it's loading. Okay. Alright. So just tell me when it's not loading. Once it's not loading, say hello. Actually, you didn't probably. I'll type it out. Do, do, do. Okay. So, we have opened Photoshop and you have your picture of your boat, which is probably what you're not working with. Like, really not what you're working with, but it's good enough. So, we got this boat here. Now, you want to put something else into the boat. Now we will search for a zebra. We'll go with one that's easy to cut out, I guess. Oh, look, perfect. So you have your zebra. And now you go back into Photoshop and like you're clicked in this picture, so you would just paste it in and there you have it. So let us make that zebra bigger. If you go up to edit, transform, and scale, you can change the size of the picture, and if you hold shift while you're doing it, then it'll stay the same proportion so that it doesn't turn out completely weird and stuff. So you have your floating giraffe and you see how there are all those white sides to it. So the easiest way to get rid of those, instead of just going through and just deleting whatever, would be to go up to, it's right under the move tool, it's the magic wand tool. So you would select that and it selects all of the light colored stuff. Now to change the settings on that, you would go up to tolerance, which is right up here, right above, well, right below the file and whatever stuff. So if you wanted to select something that wasn't going completely, like you wanted to, let's go onto the boat layer. Say you wanted to select the water. No, I wanted the boat layer. You want to select the water and see how it only selects a little bit of it, or like some small parts. If you put up the tolerance, then it'll select more until, say you go that much, until you're selecting most of the picture, and then you can just delete that, but we're not doing that. So we want this stupid giraffe. Not giraffe, why did I say giraffe? Whatever. So you want that, and now you select, I want to select giraffe, the white area, which if you select too much you can turn down the tolerance and it does that. So we've gotten rid of the white. Now to unselect something like how it was just all like that, you just press Control D so that unselects it. But okay, so you've got the zebra and you've got this stupid boat. Now, if you want to move it around, that's great. But you can also like scale it down so it fits inside. But now, wait a minute, it's floating right above. So, what we'll do is we'll zoom in on the picture that's zooming out. I want to zoom in. We're going to zoom in on this picture into this boat area where this zebra is. And now, oops. And now I'm just gonna delete these little leftover white spots. But if you select the boat area, then what you can do is, with your magic little lasso tool thing, you can actually draw where you want to go with that. So, oops, if you wanted to cut that off. But the easiest way to get rid of whatever excess you want is just to use the eraser tool and, be on the right layer. But you want your little zebra in that boat. By golly, he is in that boat. It's very fancy, I know. Okay, so is this what you're looking for? This is what you wanted to do? Oh, okay, that's good. And as for making tutorials, no, I'm pretty bad at that. That was a very bad example. But yeah, so that's what you wanted to do. And if you wanted to, do other things, if you wanted to rotate it, you would go back to Edit, Transform, and Underscale. There's the Rotate option. And you could just whirl that bro around for a while. But we don't want to do that. So, yeah. And there's also other options you can play around with in there, if you want to do that, make it look like it's going far away. Oh no! What are you doing? You can do that. And any other fun ones? Oh no, warp's kind of cool. You can make it go like that. And oh my god, this is absolutely terrible. Oh no, what have I done to my poor little zebra? You poor dear. Okay, so so yeah, that's, and there's the rotate 180 degrees and flip horizontal and all that. But yeah, you can also go up to filters and do a bunch of crap with filters, like make your zebra rough pastel-y and stuff, or give it poster edges. That's some intense edges, thick edges, posterization. And now, look at that zebra. We're gonna actually zoom out, and then look at our zebra in a boat picture. As for putting color over, okay, you would go up to Image, and then there's this Adjustments tab, and there's a whole bunch of things you can play with here. But the easiest, I think, would be going to Color Balance, and this box pops up where you can just play with all these settings. You can make your zebra more blue or green and add some yellow in there, magenta. And you can also play with the shadows and the highlights, but it's basically the same thing. So that's how you would do that. And if you have more than one layer and you want to combine them, that's another important one. See how you have your layers over here? And now there's these two separate layers. While you're in the picture, you would press, well, if you wanted to combine all of them, you would press Control, Shift, and E. But if you only wanted to combine one or two, you would press Control and E so that it makes the two layers into one. So I think that's all you would need to know for basic. I'm just going to put this zebra in this boat. Okay? Okay. Should be good now. Rescaling the picture. Okay. If you want to rescale the picture, then you would go up to Image and then go to Image Size. So, say this is way too big and you want to scale it down to 1200 by whatever. The option to constrain the proportions so that if you change the width, it changes the height accordingly so it doesn't screw up your picture. Then you would just type in whatever, and then it would resize your picture. If you wanted to change the entire canvas size, which means the image size doesn't change, but you cut it down, then you would go to canvas size, and then whatever, and then you can anchor the picture any way you want. But yeah, that should be it, I think. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, it's a lot of playing around in Photoshop because, like, I've taken a few classes while I was in high school for giggles because I had to have art credits, but they were creative design classes, so we use Photoshop all the time. And it's just, yeah, you play around a lot in it and find out a lot of stupid things. It is useful. I mean, how else would you get such an expertly crafted picture of a giraffe in a boat? It's not a giraffe. Why do I keep saying giraffe? It's a fucking zebra. Zebra giraffe. If, yeah. But, yeah, if you have any other questions, you can just ask me. But, like, that's the basics. Now I have to put a giraffe in it. Ugh. Hold on. Giraffe. Oh, look. Good enough. Let me zoom back in on this bitch. Okay, now we have our little giraffe. And oh look, he's sitting. He's sitting in this boat. Oh yeah. See? Now it's perfect. Yeah. They are on an adventure. Let me actually add some text. Fit screen. Alright, we're gonna make this some magical text. Gonna go with, where are you? You're up here. Can go with Comic Sans and make that okay. And now instead of having it be pink, we're gonna change the blending options. We're gonna go down to gradient overlay and select rainbow. Yeah, buddy. Change the, yeah. Yeah, that seems good. How do you make my eraser yellow? That's a live stream thing where if you put your pointer anywhere, it makes everything yellow. So, yeah, I wish you could know better where it is, but alright, so we got our thing. You go to save as and you save it as whatever file type you want. And then you should be good to go. You're welcome! If you have any other questions, just please ask. I'll break out the live stream again. And now I'm gonna end it. Okay, I'll talk to you in IRC.